Hi everyone on YouTube, or whoever's on YouTube who's going to find this reading. Moonlight Reflections Tarot here. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I'm glad you found me. I hope you'll stick around for a few minutes while I do a reading. This reading is not going to resonate with everyone, but it may resonate with you. Basically, for this particular reading, I set my intention to Spirit, and what I really want to do is do a reading for someone who there's a message that they need to hear, a message maybe that they're not receiving from other sources. And I think for me in particular, tarot is about just that. It's about sending messages to people from Spirit that I set my intention with the universe to do this reading on YouTube with the intention that someone who needs to hear this message will find it. So I'm not even going to use hashtags for this particular reading. I'm going to put it out there. Once it's out there, if you found it, it could be meant for you. But only take it as it resonates with you in your particular situation. It will resonate with some of you, but not all of you. So keep that in mind, please, as you're listening to the reading. Never try to fit a tarot reading into your situation. Tarot reading should fit easily into your situation. Some parts of it may resonate, other parts will not. So just keep that in mind as we're doing our reading. So let's do it. We're going to get some Moonology cards to start our reading, and we're going to get, these are basically cards with advice and words from the universe. And we'll pull some tarot and clarify these to get a clearer picture of what this reading is really trying to tell us. Okay, let's do a reading. So I've already shuffled. I'm going to shuffle a couple of more times, cut the cards, and we'll take out some Moonology cards. I'm going to take 3 from the top. So Spirit, what message do you have for someone today? What is it you want them to know, Spirit? What is it you want to say? Let's cut the cards. Okay, let's see what we have. We have balance, spirituality, and practicality. We'll look at them in depth after we get all our cards laid down. We have don't let pride get in your way. And we have your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. Now let's draw some tarot cards and see what clarifying cards we can get on this. What message do you have for us today, Spirit? What message do you have? We're going to clarify balance, spirituality, and practicality. Don't let pride get in your way. And your dreams need a practical plan. All of these cards are full moon cards. And interestingly, we're doing this reading when there is a full moon. It is a full moon in June right now. But this is going to be a timeless reading. So whenever you find it, where there are no hashtags for this reading, you'll find it when you are meant to find it, okay? So let's do one more shuffle. We'll cut, and then we'll lay down some cards to clarify these. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what we have. To clarify balance, spirituality, and practicality, we have the 6 of Wands. Lovely. For don't let pride get in your way, we have the Chariot. And for your dreams need a practical plan, we have the 8 of Wands. Okay. On the bottom of the deck for the overall energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy. It's abundance. This is the Queen who has everything she needs. She's surrounded by abundance, which is family, wealth. She's happy. She's generous. She's giving. She is the abundant Queen. A beautiful energy to have for our overall energy for the reading, okay? We're going to put that here. And we'll get a few more clarifiers once we go through the cards that we already have down here, okay? let's see what we have. So we're going to start here with balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so if you're someone watching this reading and you're quite a spiritual person, maybe this could mean your religious beliefs. It could simply mean you're a spiritual, maybe you're watching a tarot reading, which tells me you're definitely in touch with the spiritual side of things. So if you're here watching this, you understand that you're a spiritual person, but we also need to be practical. So sometimes we can have faith in something, and we forget that with faith comes responsibility, personal responsibility, to take actions towards the things that we believe in, the things that we want in our lives. So being spiritual is a wonderful thing, and it gives us a lot of strength, whether whatever your religious or spiritual beliefs may be, and there are very many, and they're very varied beliefs out there. But whatever they are, those beliefs alone don't often lead us to the path or to the abundance in our lives that we all seek, because we do need to be practical, we do need to take action. And Spirit is saying here with this, we need both. We need to have a strong spiritual life, but we also need to live in the real world and be practical about what we want, and going after the things in life that are going to provide us with abundance and happiness. We can be fulfilled spiritually, and once we're fulfilled spiritually, that often leads us to find the strength. It gives us the confidence to go forward in the world and seek out the things that we want to bring us happiness. With the Six of Wands here, we have someone who is celebrating a victory. This is someone celebrating after a long battle. The battle is over, victory is theirs, they're celebrating. It's also associated with fame in some ways, fame and fortune. So this tells me that if this is you and you're currently struggling maybe to find a balance between your spiritual life and your practical life, your day-to-day life, then that's something that we all do. But finding this balance between both is really going to lead to a great deal of success here for you. And with the Queen of Pentacles being the overall energy of the reading, we can certainly see that that makes sense, because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who has she's gotten to a place in her life where she is content, she is fulfilled. And so what I'm getting here from this is that someone here, once you find that balance between your spiritual life and your actual everyday life, your work life, your family life, all of these things working in harmony together, which is difficult, absolutely. We know it is a battle here for a lot of us to do just that. But once you find that balance and you're working towards, getting your abundance and your happiness in whatever area that you're focused on, once you find that you can actually have both, you can find a rich spiritual life and still go out there in the world and work and contribute and get your abundance and have everything you want, because they're both supposed to go together. The universe is always trying to bring things into balance. That's what the universe does. The universe is always balancing the scales. It's like nature itself. Nature is always trying to balance itself. That's what the universe does. So when we come to balance, when we're out of balance, we find it difficult to achieve the things we want in life. Spirit is saying, find that balance. Embrace your spiritual self, but also realize that you need more than that to move forward in the world and be successful and have abundance and become this Queen of Pentacles here in the future. Okay, so victory is yours if you can do that, and possibly even some sort of fame here, because that's often associated with this particular card. Love it. Okay, don't let pride get in your way. Don't let pride get in your way. This is full moon in Leo. Yeah, Leo, we associate Leo with courage. We associate the lion with, being very, very courageous. There's a message here, though, that, if you find your place in the world, if you get that balance that you need, Spirit is saying, don't ever forget who you are. Don't ever forget what your goal is. And don't ever, with success and fame even, there comes temptation. We can get too, what's the saying I'm looking for? Too big for our britches, I think is the saying that comes to mind right now. Too big for your britches. You're getting a little bit, in your head. You're, especially if you're becoming successful at something, don't get too prideful here. Remember your goal. And I think that's where your spiritual side is really going to help you here. Because remember, the Queen of Pentacles, while extremely successful and abundant, is also extremely generous, right? You can be successful, and you can actually become successful and do so in a way that is you can be very generous and loving. The two are not, they can coincide within us. We can be giving and caring and loving and still succeed and still be successful people. And if you look, there are people all around us in the world who are just that. They're beautiful and successful and kind and generous. They're out there. So just remember as you're moving forward that you can be those things together. And don't forget where you came from. Don't forget who you are. My mother, my grandmother-in-law, she was in her 90s when she passed, God bless her, amazing lady. And she would always say to her children and grandchildren, every time they left the house, she would say, don't forget who you are. And I've never forgotten that. When I heard her say that, I thought, that's a really good piece of advice. It's probably one of the best pieces of advice I've ever received. Don't forget who you are inside. Because that's really who you are. It's not what you present to the world. Remember who you are inside. When you're balanced within yourself, you won't forget that. You keep that balance. You remember who you are, regardless of what successes come towards you in your life. Excuse me. With the Chariot card, this is fast forward movement. This tells me that you have the potential here. There's going to be some once you have this realization, once you have this balance achieved, and you come to realization, okay, this is what I need to do, this is where I need to go, this is where my abundance lies, you're going to move forward fast. Chariot is also a card of victory here. It's a card of victory. Two cards of victory together here. So the Chariot, victory incoming, fast forward, coming in fast. Once you understand and come to this balance, you're going to go forward, and you're going to go forward quickly towards success here. It's a very clear message here in this reading. Wow. Okay. Let's move on to your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. Again, we have spirituality and practicality. We have dreams and we have practical plan. Practicality, practical plan. This is a very clear message. Again, I love it when Spirit does this. Your dreams need a practical plan. Dreams are in our head. Dreams are things we think. Dreams are things we want and wish for. A practical plan makes those dreams possible. Spirit again is saying, you may understand or have a knowing within you of what you want to do, and you may be wishing for it, you may be trying to manifest it, and you could be, like you're here, maybe even these tarot readings, you're here because you want to hear a message that certain things are going to happen in your life, that your life is going to change for the better, and that is absolutely what tarot does. Tarot can tell you what is going to happen if certain things occur. Tarot is not a fortune-telling service. Tarot is not here to predict your future. Tarot is telling you what is possible under given a certain set of circumstances, and it lays out this can all happen for you if, okay? And it's almost like a guidebook saying, the universe won't always tell you what you want to hear. It's not going to say, oh, well, you're going to play the lotto Friday night because you're going to win $10 million. No, the universe is going to come in through Spirit, and it's going to say, you know what? This is what you need. This is what we see if you do this, but you need this. It's a way of getting you to look at your life in a certain way that allows you to see what you need to see, what you need to change. It shows you your strength. It also shows you where you need strength. It's a wonderful tool, tarot is, to show you and guide you to maybe things that you don't see clearly that you need to see clearly. So I always say with tarot won't always show you what you need to see, but it will always show you, or what you want to see. I mean, it won't always show you what you want to see, but it will always show you what you need to see. And with this reading here, it's a super, super duper clear message. It's a beautiful message, because they're saying here, someone here is really spiritual, and they're built for success. The potential for amazing abundance is here, but there's advice here for you, and it's advice that they really want you to take to heart. Your spirits and guides want you to say to yourself, I have everything I need, but I need to have a practical plan. I know what I want, I know what my dreams are, but how do I do it? And that's what Spirit wants you to figure out. Have a practical plan. Work out what you need to do. Okay? Use your spirituality. Use your innate gift as a human being. You obviously have innate kindness, generosity, spirituality within you. That's your gift, okay? Because you are the Queen of Pentacles. You know, if you're not here now, this is you in the future. Abundant, generous, giving, caring, having everything you need, and giving as well. You receive and you give. This is what the Queen of Pentacles does. Look at the abundance around her, right? It's amazing. So Spirit is saying, have all the dreams you want. Dreams are a wonderful thing, but develop a practical plan in how you're going to make those dreams come into reality. Write things down, journal, seek advice, train yourself, go to school, do research, whatever it is that you need to do. With the Eight of Wands here, the Eight of Wands is a card of incoming communication. Now, this is also communication over the airwaves. So there's a couple of things that this could be going with. This could be that you're going to receive some sort of a communication via, it could be the internet, telephone calls, text message, emails, something. In some way you're going to be communicating with or receiving communication from people or from someone. But something here, some sort of communication is needed here, or communication may be directly connected to what your dreams are. You may want to do something that involves the internet. You may want to do something that involves communicating with other people. And as a tarot reader myself, I see that as someone who has a spiritual gift that they want to share, maybe via the internet, via the airwaves, communicating to people in some way. That could be your dream. That could be what you want to do. But to do so, you need to have a practical plan. Once you do all these things, you balance your spirituality, you understand, you keep yourself grounded, you don't let your head get too big, you don't get too big for your britches, you understand, keep in your mind's eye what your actual goal is that you want to achieve by doing this, whatever it is that's going to bring you this abundance. Realize you need to have a plan, and you know whatever this is, I'm seeing some sort of something to do with communication here, because we have a long battle here leading to victory, coming in quickly, having something to do with some sort of communication here. We're going to pull a few more cards on this in a second, but that's really what I'm getting from this. And it's a very clear message here. Spirit, it's almost like the Spirit is guiding you step by step here as to what you need to do. They're telling you there is success and abundance here. I mean, you have the Victory card, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands. These are the two fastest moving cards in the tarot, the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. This is fast forward movement. This is success coming in quickly. But it's the universe is saying, this is a thumbs up from the universe for you. If this reading is meant for you, This is a huge thumbs up for you to keep going with whatever you're doing. And there are little reminders here. There's advice here from Spirit that I think it would really help you to listen to and to take heed here. Finding your balance. Keep yourself grounded. Don't let pride get in your way, and have a practical plan moving forward. It's absolutely beautifully. You couldn't ask for better cards, and you couldn't ask, I think, for a more beautiful message here for you, because with the Queen of Pentacles energy, this is, like I said, a beautiful, abundant energy. So if this is meant for you, it's an absolutely beautiful message of hope for abundance and happiness in the future. We also have, under the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Justice card, which is finding balance. I mean, of course, you can't make it up. It's finding balance, spirituality, and practicality. There are the scales of justice right there. This is bringing justice to yourself, finding that balance. This is you getting the justice for all your hard work of the past, of all the hard work you put in, of any difficulties that you've been through in the past. We have the 1111 card, which is, a divine timing. This is, the happy ending card, the celebration, 1111. It's all about, it's, every time we see 1111, and I've gone 3 years now, I've been seeing it all the time, and it's sort of been with me on my own spiritual journey. I still see 1111 on a daily basis, every single day. This is telling you your angels are with you. You're being divinely guided here. Whatever this is you're working on, whatever this success, whatever your spirituality is leading to you towards, this abundance, is you're being guided and protected by your spirits here, your angels. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful energy here. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pull a few more cards. I'm going to get 3 more cards from Spirit just to close out this reading, which has been amazing, I have to say. So I hope if you, if you do find this and it resonates with you, you'll let me know in the comments and let me know what you think. It's probably, I think, one of the most beautiful readings I've done, actually. And it wasn't really planned. I just sort of sat down and thought, I want to do a reading that's a little bit different. A lot of readings are about specific things, someone's coming towards you, or, this I think is a very personal message for someone that they need to hear. And that was my intention when I sat down to do this reading. So I absolutely love it. So Spirit, can you give me 3 more cards just to close out this message, please? 3 more cards, please. One final message to add to this reading, which has been just wonderful. Let's do 2 more shuffles, please, Spirit. 1 and 2. Thank you. All right, let's see what we have to close this out. We have the Fool. We have the 10 of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay, and under the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles represents a new beginning with a lot of potential here. It's, it's abundance, the beginning of abundance. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have as your overall energy, the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So this is someone who is, starting on a journey that they feel has a great deal of potential for success here, the Ace of Pentacles. We have an ending in the middle here, the 10 of Swords. What is this ending? I think this is an ending to, we have the Fool. Someone is taking a leap of faith here. So I think this is an ending. Something has ended here. This is an ending to doubt. It's an ending to not, of doubting yourself, of feeling you're not good enough, of not having faith, of, we have all this fast forward movement, and we have someone taking a leap of faith. And here in the middle, we have someone who's ended something. I think this is a mindset. This is someone putting their fears, their hesitations, their worries, their, taking whatever was just in their head and a dream and making it a reality with the Fool card here. Taking a leap of faith towards something new. This is a part of this practical plan. This is a part of, I I know what I need to do now, and I have my plan, and I'm going to go forward. And I may not know exactly what the outcome is going to be, but you know what? You don't gain anything if you don't take a risk. And when you take a risk and you work hard and you fight for what you want, you can have victory at the end. So I think that's what this represents. 10s are endings. This could be an ending to the past, the struggle, the doubt. And with the Page of Swords energy, this is someone who is moving forward. This is someone who's communicating. This is someone who, sees the truth, and they're coming in. This is, I think, for me, this is you understanding and realizing your own truth, your own path, because you're taking this leap of faith. You're out of this energy. You're moving forward with the truth, taking a leap of faith towards the future, a future that has with it, oh my gosh, under that underneath the Ace of Pentacles, we had the Ace of Wands, 2 aces together, a new beginning here with a lot of potential and something, a new beginning in something, Ace of Wands, that you're extremely passionate about. We take a leap of faith towards things when we don't take leaps of faith towards things that we're wishy-washy about. We don't take a leap of faith towards things that, I don't really, I guess if it comes great. If it doesn't, we only take leaps of faith towards things that we really, really want. And there's something here, some path, some dream, something that you really, really want. And it's only then when you have that realization and you want something enough to work at it, to put in the work, to make a plan to do it, that you're willing to do that leap of faith. You're willing to take it. You're leaving things behind here. You're leaving all that behind. You're having a new beginning here, taking a leap of faith. And the Page of Swords, this is someone, it's also someone who is learning something, right? You're going forward and you're learning something here. With the Ace of Pentacles is like the beginning. You're starting on the Fool's journey here towards something new, towards something that has a lot of potential for the future. A journey that could end up with you with a lot of abundance here in the future with the Queen of Pentacles energy. So, I don't know if there's anything else I can add to this reading other than to say good luck on your journey. And if this beautiful reading is for you and it does resonate with you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. You can give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I think my readings, for me, I've been trying to find my direction with my readings. I'm new to YouTube, but for me, I think this type of reading is more the direction that I'm going to be going in the future for my YouTube readings in particular. I'm also over on TikTok. But I do enjoy the more in-depth readings that I do here on YouTube. And this type of reading, I think, for me, might be the direction that I'm meant to take. So, thank you so much for being with me. My allergies are acting up badly now, so I'm going to say goodbye. And I hope I'll see you guys again on another reading soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.